one.
Hi, everybody. This is Andy Rogow. I'm the artistic director at Island City Stage. It's really you. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, enjoying some of this time you have at home. I have some really special guests with me today. We have the Altar Boyz with us today. It's been a couple months since they left us, having finished up their Raise the Praise tour at Island City Stage in February. And now we're going to check in with them while they're sheltering in place. So I'd like to introduce them right now. First, we have Matthew.
Hey, I'm coming. Hey.
Hey, Matthew. Great to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
And we have Mark.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome.
Hey.
We have Juan.
Juan.
Hola,
Hi.
mis amigos. Good to
Hola,
see
Juan.
you.
Juan. And we also have Abraham.
Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Buddy.
thanks for joining us. And last but not least, Luke.
Yo, what's up? Yo.
Luke, what are those cans?
Hmm.
What are those
Oh
cans?
yeah, look. I was just recycling in bed, as you do. You just recycle in bed. It's just root beer, it's soda pop, all right?
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
What's up?
Well, guys, it's great to see all of you. I hope you're all doing well. So I just wanted to check in with you and see what y'all have been doing since the Raise the Praise tour finished. So Matthew, what have you been doing? How have you been spending your time sheltering in place?
We worked so hard during the Raise the Praise tour, and that was, when it was all over, I was tired. I think we were all tired, guys, yeah? So this has actually been kind of nice. It's been a chance to take a lot of naps. I've just been, playing a lot of video games, eating snacks. So I really like focusing on me and not pushing myself to do too much because, what are you going to do? But yeah, I guess I've just been kind of lazy. It's been kind of nice.
Yeah, oh, that's good. And Mark, how about you? What have you been up to?
Well, Andy, I spent a lot of time doing some self-care, and also I've been really into video games. In fact, I've been playing with my big black joystick, my Switch. I am obsessed with this thing. They're selling like hotcakes, let me tell you. I got one of the last ones. And actually, Matthew and I have been playing video games a lot. We've been playing late at night. We've been playing Animal Crossing. We've been playing Mario Kart. Actually, I don't know if I should tell you this, but Matthew lets me come first all the time. I always win. I always come first. First place, all the time.
Oh, well, that's great. That
guess
sounds
what?
like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and guess what? So as we all know, this is a really big deal, and everyone needs to be wearing gloves and everyone needs to be wearing masks. So I decided to get a little trendy, and I decided to hop on the bandwagon to make masks. And I decided to start up a new company called Mask for Mask. Mask for Mark's Angels Serving Christ. Look, I have a little sample right here. Ready?
Awesome.
Ready?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
I
quite
think it's
the
going to be a
mask.
hit. I think it's going to be a hit.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
And if people want to order those, where would they find you?
They can reach out to me on my Facebook. They can reach out to me on Twitter. They can reach out to me on all social medias, or they can just reach out to Island City Stage so they can get a hold of me.
Sounds great.
Hmm.
Juan, what have you been up to?
Well, I had to go back home. I visited my parents in California. Dead parents. But once I got back, I was missing my friends. I was missing las chicas at the clubs. And I was missing my fans. But then someone told me, hey, you should join OnlyFans. And I thought, what a great way to connect with all my fans. It would be so good to see them. So I go on and I set up my profile and I say, Juan, altar boy and professional fister. Because the Altar Boyz love
Yes, come on.
Yeah.
Fist,
That'll
no
work.
fist.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of weird messages. But they send
Really?
me money, so I guess it's working. So I'm going to fist as long as I can.
Come on.
That's really great, Juan. Abraham, how about you? What have you been up to?
So I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually sheltering in place with my mother. She pulled me down to Florida for her little summer home. She figured it'd be nice to be down here in the sun, I guess, away from everything. Been eating lots of matzo ball soup, so you can't complain about that. She ran out of Manischewitz about a week ago, which is a little odd because now she's taking to watching Unorthodox on Netflix. She's watched it about 4 times now this past week. Great show. But some things that people might not know is actually the Altar Boyz were looking to kind of put a new tour together right after our last one finished. We really felt connected at the end of our last tour, so we were putting some new songs together. I won't reveal too much, but the title of our new song is 6 Feet Apart, but Christ in Your Heart. So
Wow.
working on that with Matthew.
Terrific. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
And Luke, how about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's funny that you asked. I've been watching a lot of TV lately. Getting a lot of good news. I'm getting good tips about what to do about the coronavirus. I want to beat the virus down. It's a good way to do it. And I figured it out. I think I cracked the case. So what you got to do first, you got to get a big bag of these Tide Pods, right? And then you got to get a big bowl, all right? And you just pour it all in the bowl. It's going to smell real good, all right? You put the spoon in the bowl. You got a spoon with you. All right, next, for flavoring, you got to add some of these. Got to get the ones that say crisp lemon, all right? We're going to get some of those. You just kind of wring it out into the bowl. Wring it out over the pods. And then you kind of stir that in as well. And then the most important ingredient you got, of course, is Clorox bleach, right? So you're just going to open the cap there, pour a little bit of that, dip that in, and voila.
Can we eat it?
And you just stir it up. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, no.
That's COVID cereal.
No,
please don't.
Put that down, Luke. Put that down,
What?
please.
What's
Hey.
wrong?
Down.
It tastes really good. You got to smell it. You got to get a whiff of it.
Luke, I
You
can't
can't smell it through the
Put it
screen,
down.
Luke.
Put it down. I'll explain why later.
But it's like Jello. It's like Jello, all right? You just-
No.
So maybe we need to get those back in the locked cabinet.
All right.
But
Awesome.
thank you for sharing, Luke. I know that you just want everybody to be very healthy.
That's right. That's one way to do it. I think it's the best way, but all right.
So, Matthew, what are you doing to kind of connect spiritually these days?
That's a good question. It's really hard right now, isn't it, guys? We're all in our own homes. Like, we can't go to church like we might normally. So, to answer your question, I've turned to porn. I found porn, and it's amazing, and it fills my entire day. So it's this website called People of a Religious Nature. And so it's people like us of a religious nature who get together.
Porn. Okay.
Yeah, there's chat rooms so you can connect with other religious people and talk about the Bible and just kind of connect. I've actually met a couple other songwriters, aspiring songwriters who have we've tossed around ideas for songs, and actually they helped me come up with a couple ideas for our next tour. Big announcement. The Altar Boyz are working on our upcoming tour when this is all over and we're back on the road. It's going to be the Get on Your Knees tour. And we're really excited about it. Abe and I have been working a little bit on some songs. The one, I've got a solo song that I've been working on called I Want to Put It in You. And it's about how we want to put the love of God and love of Christ into everybody we meet. Another song I'm toying around with called Getting High with Christ, about just being an elevated person in society and high inspiration to people,
Well, I'm sure your fans can't wait to hear those.
Yeah.
Abraham, how about you? It must be hard to sort of connect. Passover was recently. How was your Passover Seder?
Oh, it was a little different, it just was me and my mom. It's funny, I had to ask the 4 questions and then answer them myself. That was a little odd. And I hid the afikomen, but then I forgot where I put it. So with everything going on, it just kind of slipped my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. And Luke, how about you? How are you trying to connect with people?
Oh, well, actually some good news. First, I got my license finally, so I can drive my van all by myself.
So-
No one tell me what to
Queen.
do. It's great. It's great,
you.
right? Made you proud, Matt. Made you proud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on. All right. So basically, because I'm driving the van by myself now, I'm basically going around the country, home to home. I'm meeting up with kids that got COVID, right? And then I come up to them, give them a high five, give them a hug. So hugs and high fives for kids with COVID. And that's my goal, y'all. I want to spread a little love in these tough times. Get a little up close and personal. You know?
I think what Luke is trying to say is, like, you're giving them, like, air high fives, right? And air hugs. Like, you're not hugging these kids, right, man? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe in some cases, yes, like, you know, because I gotta go from house to house, so it's like a little air one, and then I'm gone, you know. A little pump.
Okay.
yeah, they should all be the air ones.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's a good idea. You know what? I'll bet Mark could probably send you.
Didn't you get
mask.
my first shipment? I sent you a mask and gloves already. Did you not get them?
They might be somewhere just kind of lying around. Maybe I'll take a look, but I didn't get anything like that on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mark, maybe
I'll send another. I'll send another.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? No, it's fine. Yeah, send them my way. I'll take a red
Guys,
gloves.
is there
if you got
anything
'em.
you'd like to share with all of our fans and patrons out there? Any last words of hope, or what would you like us to know?
Well, I will say that we had such an overwhelming response when we went to do our last show at Wilton Manors that we want to keep the loving fans of Wilton Manors always on their feet and always positive. So we want to tell them to keep their eyes peeled for a brand new video featuring the Altar Boyz coming soon.
Ooh, well, we will all look forward to that. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for taking the time to say hello to everybody. I know that we all can't wait for your next album to drop. We want to see you out there performing again. So we really appreciate you taking your time to be with us today. And hopefully we'll see you all again soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. All right. So, and again, to all of you, we hope you're staying healthy and sane during your sheltering in place. Remember to stay safe and always keep the social distancing. And we'll be back with you soon. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out, Holmes. Come on.
Okay.
Great.